Hey, I'm Big Meach, and this is a Big Meach Moment. Listen, honey, I'm going to say something, and y'all know, I'm not exactly sure if this is going to be something you guys are going to take kindly to or not. However, it needs to be said. And this is a public service announcement, actually. MLK weekend has come and gone. And for those of you who had touched down here in Atlanta to do your thing, whatever your thing was, I hope and pray that you had a fantabulous time. However, in having a good time and et cetera, I want to make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves and that you are aware of your sexual health. Now, it's okay. There's other videos and stuff going around, and the children are telling you, it's okay to be a hoe, which it really is, okay? For those of you who are whoremongers and, seeking all the lasciviousness and all the debauchery of what these particular weekends bring, honey. As a matter of fact, I even saw a video, honey, that was filmed, child, at my donut factory, child, at my place of employment. Ooh, on the rooftop, child. Oh, but that there was, it was comical and all of that, and hell, I was jealous because I wasn't there to be the cameraman and all that kind of jazz. However, for those of you who come down here seeking that kind of entertainment, for those of you who are making sure you got your OnlyFans pages done, and what's the other ones where you got your own porn sites and all that kind of shit, and et cetera, I want to make sure that you give yourself 25 days before you go get tested. So yes, there's videos going on saying to make sure you are responsible with your health. But one of the things about HIV, the virus, is that there is a 25-day window. Now, technically, each and every time that you have sex, okay, and it's unprotected or whatever, there is a 25-day window period that they ask that you wait before you go get tested. Why 25 days? Because now that the test, or the virus rather, they have discovered that within a 25-day period, there's signs of the virus in your bloodstream if you happen to be HIV positive. So here's the ticket. You wait 25 days, you go get tested, okay? Then you wait another 25 days and go get retested. However, if you end up fucking between that time, honey, then you negate the first test. Okay? And it becomes a little bit that way. And yes, it becomes scary, and trying to keep up with 25 days and this, that, and the other can be a little bit strenuous and all of those kinds of shenanigans. At the same time, if you're practicing safer sex practices, or better yet, if you are just up on your sexual health, because, honey, we're in an area to where, a lot of folks want to raw dog and carrying on, and that's fine. I'm not making no judgment calls because, honey, I can tell you my business, but I'm going to do that another time. At the same time, though, you have to be aware of your sexual health and make sure that you are sexually educated, because, see, now we're in a day and age to where, back in my day, honey, we always said go to the health department, honey, get a penicillin shot and you'll be fine. That's when we called it VD. But now it ain't VD no more, honey. It's STDs, STIs, and all this other particular things. So, for those of you who were here over the MLK weekend and you got caught up and you did your damn thing, honey, you fucked everything that you saw you wanted to fuck, you moved with how you wanted to move, you got it in, honey, you went to this party, you went to that party, you went to this sex party, you had a little nookie on the side, you did this, you did that. Hell, we got video surfacing from those of you who were at MAL over in DC over the same weekend and carrying on, honey. Y'all cutting up in the lobbies and things, and now it wasn't in the lobby. Y'all was on the floor. Okay, stop telling that lie. You wasn't in the damn main lobby, huh? Now, we do have the other pictures, honey, where y'all were, the other video where y'all were in y'all conference room, honey, carrying on and eating somebody's ass and all that kind of jazz and carrying on. So, be sure that you are responsible with your sexual education and your sexual health. Okay, in this day and age, honey, we have too much information out here for you not to be aware of what you're doing. You understand? So I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear nothing. We got too much going on out here for you not to be aware of what it is that you're supposed to be doing for yourself. Because if you don't do it for yourself, nobody is going to do it for you. You understand? Now, you know that. Now, I'm talking to grown folks out here. I'm not talking to no damn kids. I'm not talking to no infants. I'm not talking to folks who cannot comprehend. Because, damn it, if you got your ass up to go put your dick or your pussy or whatever on somebody, you know what the fuck it is I'm talking about. Okay? Yeah, I'm getting graphic because I have to talk to y'all like that sometimes. So, if you're man enough or woman enough, or I'm a grown-ass man and to do it, then have the chutzpah, the balls, the nerve, the fortitude, the testicular fortitude to be educated about your own sexual health. It's nothing to be afraid of, honey, because here's the thing. They say don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Well, honey, I was going to say something cute, but I'm not going to go there. But don't go dipping, honey. Don't go skinny dipping and carrying on if you're not ready to sit down there and take the responsibility of what that is. So, yeah, this is a bit serious because we need to make sure that we save ourselves. We got too many things going on out here, and we're not taking care of ourselves. We're not doing what we need to do for fear, for whatever. So I'm going to tell you, go ahead on, do what it is that you have to do. Understand your sexual health and understand what it is. Get your numbers. For those of you who are already positive, make sure that you are adhering to your medicines. Just because you're undetectable now don't mean you're going to stay that way if you are not keeping up with your medical regimen. Okay? You have to adhere to the medicine, sweetie, in order to do that. If you're on PrEP, if you are on PrEP, I don't want to hear that, oh, I'm on PrEP, I'm good. You have to adhere to what it is you're supposed to do. You got to go get your numbers checked. You got to go get checked out. You got to do that in order to stay healthy. You understand? Just because you're on it don't mean it's the magical pill, it's the magical formula. You could twitch your nose, you could wave your magic wand, or whatever the case may be. This is not it. So your sexual health is going to be everything for you because nobody's going to do it. As a matter of fact, really, don't nobody give a damn but you. Okay? Until you infect somebody. Then you'll be arrested and carried on for attempted murder and all those things. Yeah, because those laws are still on the books, darling. So, do yourself a favor, honey. Understand where you are. Understand what your sexual health is. Get your numbers. Get your coin. Get your medicine. Stay adherent. And do the right thing, honey, because you want to continue to have a good time. Right? Right. And also, be responsible. And for those of you, honey, who don't know what else to do, child, sometimes you've outgrown some shit, okay? If you feel like you too old doing that shit, it's probably because you are. It means you've outgrown it and you got stuck in a rut. Okay, get out the rut, honey. Learn how to do shit a little bit more healthier, a little bit more satisfyingly, honey. It's not about the quantity. It's about the quality. And see, some of you young folks all about the numbers. See, y'all still trying to get y'all numbers up. See, we in a social media age to where you think you're supposed to get your numbers together, honey. If I'm fucking 1,500 folks at the sex party, honey, I'm the bad bitch. Well, okay, that's cute now. But sooner or later, that's going to come into play to where you're going to outgrow that. So, it's quality, not quantity. When you understand that, honey, you'll be all right, okay? So that there is my spiel. I'm not going to sound like grandma no more or your auntie or whatever because I know y'all somebody say, okay, who is this bitch? She sounds like a prude and she trying to come on my little shit. But, okay, like I said, I'll tell you my story another time, honey. But until then, take care of yourself and understand your sexual health because it's all about you, baby, right? So that there's this Big Meach Moment. I'll talk to you again soon. Ciao.